Buenos dias, buenos dias. One of the largest unused weapons and missed opportunities for the Interchain or Cosmos ecosystem is investor relations. That means building a platform, a funnel, where VCs, investors, family offices, angel investors, and even potential advisors from all over the crypto industry can meet and be connected and get educated about upcoming projects, about promising new ideas, about strong founders with a vision, right? That's truly inexistent right now in Cosmos. And recognizing and knowing that, we now have two options. Option number one, we can try to hold others accountable to do that, right? We could say now the ICF should be doing that. They have all the money, they have all the connections, they should be doing that, right? And we can just wait and hope and pressure them to do that, right? Or any other organization in Cosmos. Option number two, we can just do it ourselves. And that is exactly what I'm very proud to announce today, that we have just built this thing. We have just built Cosmos Ventures, which is a platform as part of Cosmoverse that is going to provide an onboarding funnel, an education funnel for VCs and investors. We've always had a VC and investors track at Cosmoverse to invite investors. We have had SoftBank, Hashkey, Delphi, a lot of big investors from the industry. Multicoin Capital was there in Lisbon 2021. We've always had strong demand from investors. But what ends up happening is that they come to the conference, they talk to some of these people, but it's super uncoordinated, right? They just come there and they just talk to some people, maybe they place one or two investments and that's it, right? What we're now introducing is a whole platform leading up to Cosmoverse, which is taking place in 2.5 months, where you can register. If you are an investor, if you are running a fund, if you're an angel investor, you can register here and you get access to a platform of vetted projects that we have been in touch with, that are coming to Cosmoverse, that will be there and that are seeking funding right now. You get access to the materials and then you will also be connected to the founders directly. So if you're an investor, you can register here. If you want to participate in our pitching competition, which is taking place also during Cosmoverse, same as last year, we had a fantastic pitching competition and a fantastic success story also with 42 that actually originated from Cosmoverse Medellin 2022, which is where the co-founders met. And then in 2023, last year in Istanbul, they participated and won the pitching competition. And now they have raised some funds and they're actually going to build 42, which is the Interchain front end. So I invite you to check out this part of the page, Cosmos Ventures, here on the cosmoverse.org website. And we're also introducing the Executive Lounge for the first time. This is a place mainly for VCs and investors. We have our separate programming in there. It's going to be a little bit more exclusive for investors to also match them with projects and to be educated and learn. So this is the investor relations room, basically. And there you will be connected to founders. You'll obviously also get full access to the conference. There's going to be a VC speed dating, a pitching competition, and your own agenda, right? We have some activations in that room, and we also have strong BD efforts that will be undertaken. Now, we already have been working a lot with VCs in the past, right? Ever since we started Cosmoverse, we always made sure that investors have their own track. They have their own programming, and we just talk to them. We get on calls with them. We learn about what they want to do, where they stand, what's their Cosmos thesis, what's their crypto thesis, right? To also match them with some of the talks, some of the panels, and some of the people that are attending, right? This year, we are formalizing these partnerships. We already have 9 VCs listed here, including Banter Capital, Crypto Banter, who is also a media partner at Cosmoverse. They're also going to be at Cosmoverse this year. We have Elbang Labs, which is also a centralized exchange. Hashkey Capital, one of the best, biggest, and most successful VCs in all crypto. Delphi Labs, same here. Fight Club VC. Kahuna as well, who's also a validator in Cosmos. So you have different flavors of VCs with different theses, but they're all very excited and actually want to be part of this. I want you to follow CryptoCakir on Twitter, on X, at CryptoCakir. He is a good friend of mine, one of my best friends. We actually started crypto, discovered crypto together 7 years ago. And he's also part of the Cosmoverse team. He's been there since day one. And he is the VC lead for Cosmoverse. So he has set all of this up. And if you want to learn more about that track, the VC track, then follow him, send him a DM. And I personally ask you that you push CryptoCakir over 1,500 followers in the next 24 hours. That is my personal request to you. And let's see. Last time when I gave Vinny a shout out, you guys smashed it on her Twitter and got like 400 or 500 new followers in no time. So now let's do it with CryptoCakir. He's a really good guy, super active, also founder of Stake and Relax, which is his own validator. And you can also follow Stake and Relax, delegate to Stake and Relax whenever you see him in the active set on any chain. Much appreciated. Now we have a packed agenda. We have a packed agenda for the Interchain visualized here on mapofzones.com. 90 chains right now, 90 L1 blockchains with a total market cap of $32.5 billion right now in this deep bear market that Cosmos is right now, sentiment-wise and also price-wise. If we look at some stats here in terms of fees generated by the top protocols, we can see Cosmos is nowhere to be found in the top 10. The earliest and biggest fee generator or revenue generator on Cosmos is currently DYDX, ranked 24, 150K per day. If you filter by monthly fees, I think DYDX is, one rank up, 24, but still nothing compared to the big dogs in the arena, right? Ethereum, obviously number one, but then we have Lido, liquid staking provider on Ethereum, Uniswap, the largest DEX in crypto, also on Ethereum. And then we have the Solana gang, Radium, G2, Solana itself, and also Pump.fun. And this is very interesting because Pump.fun doesn't even have their own token. And Pump.fun is just the most successful launchpad in history. If you look at the numbers, it's absolutely insane. 1.85 million in one day in fees generated, right? This is the meme coin launchpad that went absolutely viral and is being used also by all these celebrities and has massive traffic and millions of meme coins that were generated. So Pump is super successful, and it shows us also that eventually we're shifting the value accrual and revenue generation from the main layer to the application layer, right? And successful applications have the potential to massively outperform. And the other day, it was actually even more obvious because the other day, Pump.fun, I think this is 2-3 days ago, generated $5.3 million in 24-hour revenue, which is nuts, right? My Solana thesis right now is that as of today, Solana is mostly still dominated by meme coin transactions and traffic, meme coin generation, a lot of speculation. And I think Solana now has this golden opportunity, and they will probably do that, to convert all these meme coin hunters, these meme coin people, into sophisticated DeFi people, into actual users, right? And Solana itself is a single L1, right? It's just an app chain basically. But there's a lot of applications now being built on top of it. But so far, it's mostly Pump.fun that is dominating that. Obviously, you have kind of G2 and Radium that is directly also absorbing a lot of that value. But that's my current Solana thesis. Obviously, they do a lot of things very right. They're killing it on all ends when it comes to community building. You know, I'm a big fan of Solana Super Team. I think Solana Super Team has contributed a lot to the success story of Solana itself and all these applications, because they have been doing events all over the world, building strong communities with the right incentive structure to have country leads, build communities around that, educate investors, right? Investor relations is also a big thing that Super Team is doing. And I think they've just been killing it over the years. And developments like these also support this thesis that Solana is now converting some of that momentum from the source through Pump.fun into other venues. And one of them is also PayPal PayPal stable token, which I think a lot of people do not really know that this even exists, right? Like PayPal, the company, has a stable token. They started on Ethereum, then they also launched on Solana. So in absolutely no time, the supply of PayPal USD on the Solana network has surpassed the supply of PayPal USD on the Ethereum network, which has been in production since almost a year now, just a few days ago, right? And we're now almost at $400 million that is natively issued on Solana network in PayPal USD. So Solana truly is where all the action is happening right now. And we also have a Cosmos SDK project called Unicorn. I talked about it in the last video. I also talked about it back in May. I mean, we made 2 video segments about that. I think even before that, I think in March or something, we also talked about it. But basically, there was an airdrop, and that airdrop also went to base users and Solana users. And the UBU token was then listed on Radium, which is the Solana DEX, because there you just have a lot more engagement, a lot more trading and visibility. It's still relatively holding up strong here, 20 million FTV, with the, I guess, still wrong supply of tokens. So this should be around 80 million FTV. And this strategy has worked really well for them, being a Cosmos SDK chain, but then launching the token on Radium to offer. We also have some big news from Coinbase teasing CB BTC, which is basically Coinbase wrapped BTC, I guess, that should enable the conversion of BTC to then be wrapped on the base chain. There are some applications that will probably benefit from this, like Aerodrome, which is the largest DEX on Base, and Jesse Pollack, who is the CEO or the founder of Base, I think. He made a tweet saying, "I love Bitcoin, so grateful for its role kickstarting crypto, and we're going to build a massive Bitcoin economy on Base." So We talked so much about Bitcoin Renaissance, the Bitcoin revival, Bitcoin 2.0, as in this whole economy of Bitcoin liquid staking, Bitcoin staking through Babylon, Bitcoin finance, right? A lot of DeFi applications, sidechains, and this is being recognized by the wider crypto ecosystem. We talked a lot here about Osmosis, about persistence, about P-Stake, about Babylon, of course. There's a new project also now called Native. I also reported about that a couple of weeks ago. So you have a whole new set of products and chains that are launching around the Bitcoin narrative. And Base is also apparently going to go all in on that. Now, we do have some news from Saga that also requires immediate action from your side. But first off, we have a new game, Parallel TCG on Twitter. It's a sci-fi world and card game that you can sign up and play now. And this is also part of the new Vault 4 airdrop that you can claim right now after watching this video. I will provide you a link. Then you can claim that and you can also play that game. Here's a quick trailer of how that game looks like. Vault 4 is now open. You can go on claim.airdrop.saga.xyz. You should bookmark that site actually. And what you also need to do is whenever you receive that airdrop, you just stake it all. You just stake it all. If you believe in Saga, obviously, and you want more airdrops, you just stake it all and you will be qualified for the next round, because Saga is rewarding loyalty. They're rewarding loyalty, which means if you are receiving an airdrop and you sell that airdrop, your Saga tokens, and you're not staking more than you staked in the previous round of airdrops, then you're not getting any airdrops, right? But if you stake your airdrop amount, and if you compound your staked Saga tokens, then you're getting more airdrops in the future, right? And this is vault number 4, which means airdrop number 5. There was the initial Saga airdrop and then the vault started. And every vault also contains Saga rewards in each vault. With every round, number 1, people are forgetting to claim, they're missing out on the window because this is only open for a week, or they don't stake their airdrop, they forget to do that, and then they're not qualified for the next round. So I feel like, especially in this market environment where the market is super cold, you know, everything is going down, people are frustrated, people are leaving crypto, they kind of want to take a week off or something. I think that is a time where you can maximize your airdrop size, your airdrop bag on Saga by just being active, right? I think I already claimed over 20 airdrops over the past couple of weeks on Saga, because now you have also all these games that you're getting, right? You're getting some NFTs, you're getting some tokens from other games here. And yeah, that's what you should be doing. And here is the parallel collect and play. You can claim that. I think it's only for the top 5K Saga stakers or eligible accounts, but then you can play that game here. Saga itself is also now entering a new kind of phase in their launch phase. They're still in this early, slow rollout phase where they're also adding now this liquidity layer. We talked about it in the last video. But so far, 100 chainlets have been created. And I think Saga, if you're bullish on gaming, if you're bullish on IBC, on the interchain thesis, then you have to look into Saga. There's no way around it. And I strongly recommend you to check Saga out and stay up to date on all updates they're sharing, right? Rebecca's always doing these cool videos, and there's a lot of alpha in those videos. Now we have some big news from Osmosis, which finally they're getting back to the roots. Like I've been always saying for the past, I guess, year now, is that I would love to see Osmosis getting back to trying and become the best DeFi platform in all of crypto with the best UX, best UI, abstract a lot of the IBC magic into the background, and just add a lot more features, integrated applications, and all these kind of things. So now they added a new big feature, which is finally here. That's been teased basically for like 2 years or something. Limit orders. You can now place limit orders on Osmosis. Congratulations. That's finally here now. And yeah, you can play around with that. You also, remember, you have this option for one-click trading. You can set a timer. You can say for an hour, I don't want to have to always approve if I do any transactions, if I do any sort of trading, restructuring my portfolio, whatever, then you can just do that and activate one-click trading, and you have a much smoother experience on the Osmosis exchange, right? Next up, we have some news from DYDX. One of the biggest upgrades is actually coming very, very soon, called DYDX Unlimited. It's a big chain upgrade. They're saying the biggest chain upgrade since launch, and we'll be breaking down what that contains. Number one, permissionless market listings. Right now, if you want to list a token on DYDX, you basically have to make an on-chain governance proposal to add that token. In the future, DYDX users will be able to list virtually any market with instant liquidity, which in times of pump.fun, random meme coins out of nowhere, having $150, $200 million market cap and millions in trading volume per day, makes a lot of sense to be able to react much faster to the market dynamics. Number two, mega vaults. We also talked about this. This basically enables users on DYDX to provide liquidity in USDC and earn revenue by basically acting as a market maker. And also, this is a big one, affiliates program. I think I've always been wondering, like, why do decentralized platforms not have that? Why do decentralized platforms not have affiliate programs? Because that's obviously what scales all the centralized ones, right? Think of Bybit, Femex, like all these exchanges. They always have these massive referral and affiliate programs. If done correctly, I think it's a big incentive for DYDX users to kind of scale adoption and visibility of the DYDX platform. So they're saying you can earn up to $1,500 per referral. Then we also have a cool partnership and integration between Saga Network and Secret Network. Secret Network, one of the OG Cosmos chains out there. They've been one of the earliest to launch their Cosmos chain. We talked a lot about this over the years. I still have Secret in my portfolio. It's down bad, obviously, but I still love them for their mission and what they're doing. I just haven't been like super updated on the recent weeks and months, but this integration is very cool. And I think it also helps Say to add a layer of privacy to their network. Next, we also have important news for Mars holders. If you're holding Mars, remember that Mars depreciated their chain. So they turned off their chain. No more Mars chain, no more Mars L1. They are consolidating their application onto Neutron. So what you will have to do, if you're holding the original Mars on the depreciated Mars chain, then you will have to move your tokens. You have to move your tokens over to Neutron and convert them into the new native form. Rebel DeFi made a tutorial about that, and you should watch it here on his Twitter. I'm going to leave you also the link below this video. Then we have the launch of the first Bitcoin Renaissance podcast episode, unveiling the future of Bitcoin staking. If you're wondering what this Bitcoin staking is all about, why Babylon is so hyped and everyone's talking about it left and right, then listen to this interview between Eric and Fisher. Fisher is one of the co-founders alongside David, and Eric is their community manager, community lead. Remember, Babylon is also going to be the Bitcoin track lead this year at Cosmoverse, and we're going to have a lot of Bitcoin projects this year at Cosmoverse, because like I said in the intro, the Bitcoin narrative, the Bitcoin ecosystem is really, really hot, and I think it's probably one of the biggest and hottest ecosystems in this cycle, surprisingly. Then we also have more airdrop news. Mantra, there's a new quest, a new mission up on mantra.zone. And of course, with Cryptocito, we got your back. We got a full tutorial, how you claim that, how you participate there, and also a full walkthrough by Winnie on how to do that.
Hey everybody, so it's Winnie from Cryptocito, and today I am stoked to be bringing you some quests from none other than the Mantra community. First up is the Chakra Pool quest. By depositing USDC into the Chakra Pool on mantra.zone, you are going to not just earn USDY once the Mantra mainnet launches, but you will also be participating in one of two of Mantra's newest quests. So let's talk about both of them a bit more. So yeah, basically every one USDC that you deposit will earn you 0.001 daily karma. Plus, after the mainnet goes live, you're going to be able to claim additional rewards like the Ondo token and the Ohm token. And when talking about Ohm particularly, there is going to be a pool of 50 million Ohm tokens that has been allocated or dedicated to the Gen Drop Season 2. And so participating in these quests increases the likelihood that you secure a share of that 50 million Ohm tokens come Mantra's mainnet. Now, the second quest involves claiming your own staking rewards. So this one you would only be able to do if you've been participating in the Hongbai testnet and you staked some OM token to the validator, and now you have some staking rewards to claim. Completing this quest will earn you 2 karma points, giving you a further boost on the Mantra Zone leaderboard. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, as you accumulate karma points from these quests, you're going to climb the ranks and see where you stand among the community on the Mantra leaderboard. So, to get started, first, you're going to want to link your wallet. And to do this, you're going to need to head over to mantra.zone and connect your EVM wallet by clicking on the Connect Wallet button in the top right corner. Next, you're going to want to deposit USDC. So navigate to the Chakra Pool section and deposit your USDC into the pool. Now, once you deposit USDC into the pool, your deposit will be locked until the Mantra mainnet launches, after which you will receive USDY directly in your linked account. And this action will automatically enroll you in the Chakra Pool quest, earning you daily karma. Now, if you're staking OM tokens from the Hongbai testnet, you're going to need to claim your staking rewards, and this will complete the second quest and earn you, like I said, 2 karma points, boosting your rank on the leaderboard. So yeah, if you're interested in participating and securing a share of the 50 million OM tokens from the Gen Drop Season 2, head over to mantra.zone, connect your wallet, deposit USDC, claim staking rewards if you've been participating in the testnet up until thus far, and you will be in a pretty good position for Mantra mainnet. That's all for today's video. Gonna try to keep these videos as short as possible. Up until next time, have a good one. Bye.
Sticking around the airdrop meta, we also have news from Elys Network, which is about to also go live as a PSS chain, interchain secured by Atom. And they also now dropped NFTs, which you can mint for free if you participated in the Elys testnet. And those NFTs, I guess, are also going to convert into an airdrop later on. So this is cool. And Stargaze itself also continues with their burn auction. 330,000 stars were burned last week. I think that's around $2,500, which in dollar terms is not much right now, but I think in stars tokens on a weekly basis, this is actually pretty decent and also contributes to kind of the flywheel for stars tokenomics. The same amount is also, by the way, distributed to stars stakers. Obviously, stars right now, the price is down bad, but this is one of the best applications in Cosmos, right? And I think there also, it needs to be a lot more closer to the user and more intuitive to the user. But I think they're working on that. They understand that. They also have Astra coming up. Don't fade the Cosmos, like I always say. A lot is going on. A lot is cooking. We have Babylon launch coming up, Barachain launch coming up, Nillion launch coming up, Polymer, like endless list of launches in Cosmos. I'm actually losing the overview here, right? And the total market cap, 32.5 billion in this market environment. I think this is easily 5-10xing in the next couple months when the bull run obviously comes back. So that's all about that. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, stay safe and be good.